Hello, welcome back to WXLine Video Resources Library. Today we are going to install StrikeView 9. In this case, we're going to go ahead and install StrikeView Pro 9 on this PC. I'm going to show you two ways of accessing the program. One is by inserting the thumb drive that we provide, and when you do that, you'll see where you have everything that's on the thumb drive. Okay, here we go. So we have our StrikeView server software. Open that folder. In here, StrikeView Windows installers. In this case, we're doing the StrikeView Pro installer. Whether it's Pro or server, the process is the same. Then you double click on your setup here. The other option is to get it from our website, and you would simply go to wxline.com/resources. This is an excellent place to get different resources that we provide on the web. It is a hidden page, so you do need to type it in exactly. You scroll down and you have your these are the software downloads. StrikeView for Windows, this is the server. This is the Pro, the client. And then you have your older versions. For those of you who are still running some of the older versions, you can download a new copy of them here if for some reason the computer that you're on goes down, because let's just, for example, if the computer's really old. So if you go down a little bit further, there are some other, here's where we upload some of our videos. We'll be updating this video right here. You'll find it on this link when I'm done. All right, so going back to the install. Once you do click on the download here, it will just start to download, which is the same as double clicking here and starting to install. So we'll just do it from the thumb drive. We're going to allow the app to make changes. Select your language. This is the typical path. We recommend you don't change that. You do want to set up a desktop shortcut, and you want StrikeView to start right when you start the computer. So if the computer restarts in the middle of the night, StrikeView will start back up when the computer starts back up. You don't need to do it in the morning. Go ahead and install. And we're going to go ahead and launch it. And we need to go ahead and register it. So to register it, you provide this machine ID right here to somebody at WXLine, such as myself, and we can generate your registration code for you. We can go ahead and do that here, and I'll enter in the registration code. Activate. Each registration code is specific to each computer. It doesn't transfer from one computer to another. This is telling us that the critical date and time setting. The StrikeView program relies on the time and date that the computer is set to when it logs its data. So it's important that we have the correct date and time on the computer before we go any further. StrikeView connects to StrikeGuard via fiber optic connection. This fiber optic connection is typically typically accomplished and completed in a serial port on your computer. Now, a lot of modern computers don't have a 9-pin serial connection, or RS-232. So we do provide, and you can also acquire one if you like, a USB to RS-232 cable, which will then plug into the USB port on your computer. And the other side of that cable will plug into the fiber optic converter, which is needed to convert the fiber optic signal coming from the sensor on the roof into your StrikeView software. So once we have that all connected, what you want to do before you do the installation is connect that. You'll see it in the drop-down menu here. In this case, it's COM6. Go ahead and click OK and connect. We have our StrikeView loaded and ready to roll. You can get into your system settings by clicking the edit button and entering the password, which is password in all caps, PASSWORD. change the name of your server to whatever you like. And it is now waiting for the data to come down from the sensor on the roof through the Lightning data receiver and over to it. And when it shows up, it'll be logged right here. You'll see it on the right-hand side that your communication is no longer waiting, that you've established that. You receive the results of your sensor self-test as well as the sensor battery tests. Thanks for watching this video. There will be more videos getting in a little bit more on how to set up the notifications, as well as getting into how to configure your widget for your online viewing for your Strike View Pro. Have a great day. Thank you very much.